And welcome back, everyone, for the last match of the day, last match of the Perth PQ with Luke and his Sabine ECL against Blake, Batters Batch player, and his Han Yellow. We've seen a lot of both these players today. Again, Blake was undefeated in Swiss. These two players play a lot against and with one another. They play test with one another a lot. They play tested against one another last night, so they're used to playing one another. So yeah, just we're expecting a lot out of this matchup. Two really good, really meta deck with some two players that have a lot of reps with either decks. It's gonna be a really good one. Clint, who you got? What do you have winning?
Look, I would always back Sabine, but I'm going to have to back my boy Blake here and Han. I think Han just has the edge in this matchup. I think it's very 50-50, but I think if Han can get to the late game, Han just, again, is one of those grindy decks that can outgrind a lot of other decks with being able to pull from the resource row and just outvalue your opponent.
Yep, agreed. Interesting that they decided to put the ground units in the space arena, but that's a debate for another day. It's not like they've both been on top table all day, knowing what's going on.
It's a long day.
It's a long day for everyone. And we've been at it for a while.
Hey, not as long as the Melbourne PQ.
Not as long as the Melbourne PQ, God. But the Melbourne PQ, there was 3 of us as well, so it allowed us a little bit more like you have a little bit more rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Into talking and animating and commentating. Here it's been the 2 of us the whole day, so we have to pick up one another a lot. But it's been fun. So, liberated slaves. Do you care about this R2 here? I probably don't think so. Otherwise, he can... If you go 3 into the R2, he can do 2 back to you and trade, and you probably don't want that.
Yeah, look, it's a little rough. You definitely don't want that liberated slave sticking on the board if you're the Sabine player.
Okay, so Han resource Kira. Okay, so he's off to 2 pings already. Ooh, does he play a tech of the row? Ooh, are we gonna see a DJ combo for the first time today?
Oh, that would be rough if
that
this was
would
the
be
time
spicy. Let me see. Let me see if Blake. What's he got? Bamboozle, body, Kira. Ooh, Blake's got a good hand, man. Yeah, he's got a DJ.
Blake looks like he's got all gas here.
He's got a DJ. So here, do you ECL your fleet lieutenant to kill the tech?
You have to keep something off the board.
Or do you deploy Sabine right now, thinking, okay, at least I'm not sent back. Okay, he's racing. He's gonna get DJ'd. He probably knows it.
Got 5 versus 9. The problem is he needs to deploy here. Ooh. Because if he loses his resource to DJ, at least he's got the Sabine deployed.
Yeah.
Bamboozle, okay.
Okay, I think
that's burnt Blake's hand.
That's fine, because now he's gonna get the DJ.
He's got the DJ, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't spend any resources. Basically, he went. Yeah, he went. He discarded a.
He's going to steal the one that's active.
Absolutely. Yep. And then he's going to discard that. So that's his ramp sorted for him. Which again, I think he's almost, when we talk about Han, like, oh wow, he can deploy now. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. So game one's done.
Jesus Christ. This might be a 20-minute video. That's nuts. Thanks, Coletta, for following the channel. Wow. I mean, he's gonna attack with Han. What do you?
Well, he's going to plow 5-9 damage in here, which puts him to 14.
Do you clean? Do you clean the board at all? I think you do.
Nah, you just race here now. There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. Like, you just race here now.
I don't.
Sabine's got nothing to stop him. He can't pose. The most threatening thing Sabine can do here is either Darksaber or K2SO, ECL, K2SO in the next round.
I think he's looking to moderate the board a little bit.
I don't know why he is.
No, he's not.
I'd just be pumping the damage here, and if he draws into a cunning, there's nothing he can do about it.
Crazy, man.
Well, I mean, he's still got ECL, so
Tech DJ combo is nuts. Again, when we talk about this combo being overpowered, like it's a 1 in. Again, that's the first time that we've seen him today. We've seen Blake
like 1 in 20.
Seen Blake 4 times maybe today, and like a lot of games. It's the first time we've seen
him do it. Not Tech DJ and not
Tech
that
DJ.
Early.
The Tech DJ is the only issue. Again, like we talk about it, I think the one that needs balancing is probably the DJ. The Tech. Sorry, if Tech gets adjusted to changes the cost of non-smuggle cards, it's okay, because DJ is already a smuggle, and he smuggles for 7, and that's the end of the story. You can't make him smuggle for 5.
I think it should be adjusted to
that.
Just it only adds smuggle to non-smuggle cards.
And then
but then you've got this whole problem with errata and
you don't errata, just
all
change
that
the
sort of
rule
stuff.
slightly.
Like they might just ban Tech. Like
I don't think Tech should be banned. I think it's a great card for a lot of reasons.
I think so as well. But if it
I think
has this interaction, maybe it's just if FG aren't going to errata stuff. They might rules change stuff like they have done with the Lurking TIE Phantom.
Yeah. It's gotta be either that.
The card doesn't read like if you read Tech, it doesn't read as if you have to then go to the rules reference to clarify what it does. That's kind of an errata, and it makes things a little bit difficult.
Not ideal, but it's an evolving game. There's going to be plenty of things that will be changed.
This is and Aaron actually raises a good point. Is that it should only be able to kill Han should only be able to kill his own resource,
well,
and maybe if they did that, that would be a different story as well.
Yeah, it's one or the other, I think.
Okay, 6, 12, 18. So
21.
So Han's at 21, but
That's
Han
why
hasn't
I think
attacked.
controlling the board isn't bad, man. He can't kill
And
that red 3.
Luke's at 14.
That red 3 left unchecked has done dirty stuff.
Blake needs to win this round basically, or else he loses.
I don't think he can do 16 this round though, because what he's got 4.
He can do
6,
3. He can do 6.
12,
he can do 8.
12.
He can do 12. He might have a surprise strike
or something. Yeah.
or a hot shot.
He's only got 1 card in hand.
Okay, hot shot, Han.
6.
Take a resource. I mean, you want to look at that as well and see if it's another hot shot that you just put in your row.
Damn.
What's that? 6, 12, 18, 20? Am I reading that right? He's on 20?
Correct. Scoop.
Yeah, he's scooped it.
Fair enough. All right, game 1 goes to Blake.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, Aaron. I do wonder if they realized too late after printing that they should have printed, because there's a reason why Lando says that. And I wonder if it was specifically for that reason. It was something that was brought up during playtesting, but they missed it on the Han. I'm not too sure. But it's very clear that FFG would rather ban cards than errata cards as they are written. So their easiest fix might be just to ban DJ or ban Tech as well.
Bans are tough, man.
Well, it's not going to matter.
Two.
It's not going to matter in 12 months when they rotate out anyway. So, and at the end of the day, banning tech or banning DJ, or at least just banning DJ, doesn't hurt the Han deck. Like the deck is still good without this combo.
The deck is fine. All right, one up for Blake. How many channel points did you bet?
10? I don't know.
God,
I'm not a gambling man, you know that.
I can tell.
I am a gambling man.
Gambling 10?
I don't know. Does there?
Yeah, there's
do you
more.
Do you get something from it? Do you?
I think you get. I don't know. I think you get something back depending on how much you vote. You get something back. I don't know.
Ah, okay. All right.
Blake's, yes. So there's 410 total channel points that I bet on Blake. So you bet 10, and other people would have bet 100 or something like that. The Moy voted 300 points, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll go on a restriction list either, because that just became a hot mess with Destiny. You had to go back. So for a casual player that doesn't like keep up with all these things on a ban list or a restricted list or anything like that, they will turn up to an event and go, oh, well, you can't play that card with that card or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think, especially with the Boba ban, I think FFG has just set a line in the sand and gone, okay, if a card is a problem, we're just going to take it out. And I think that's probably the correct way to play it. But again, I don't think it needs to be. I don't think anything needs to be banned from this cycle. I think we fixed a lot of things by banning Boba, and I don't think we need to ban this interaction. Does it feel bad when it happens? Yes, but it only happens once every 20 games or whatever.
Does it feel worse than Rekka? No.
Does it? Well, Rekka happens more often, doesn't it? So that's why it's feel bad for
exactly.
you.
Okay,
You've been on the opposing end of my Rekka many times.
I can see a Sundari Peacekeeper into Luke's hand. Man, Luke has been playing.
Okay, this is
R2D2
another
a lot.
bad start. This is another bad start.
It's terrible,
Luke.
man.
You do not want to be starting with R2.
Oh, the Falcon, man. God.
Now it's a race, and now
Luke is not in a good spot for that.
He can't deal with this Falcon. That's the problem.
He's got a Darksaber. Okay, Sundari Peacekeeper is good, but I don't know if you play the Peacekeeper straight away here, because
I think it's fine.
No, I think no. Listen to me. It's a great card, but in the instance where Blake thinks, okay, maybe or another hand player, maybe he plays body first, maybe a quick ECL to keep hold of the board isn't terrible.
Oh man, he's got a cunning in hand. He's going to cunning both. He's going to bounce both his units back to hand.
No, well, tap. He can only bounce one of them, but
no, he's not. He's going to Kira.
She was amazing.
You Darksaber this. Oh, there's a Rekka in hand.
Darksaber.
Yeah, it's Darksaber, isn't it?
You've won before Darksaber, before Rekka. If you're Blake. Okay, cool. Call Darksaber. Looks like Blake might be heading to Worlds. Do you know if he's gonna go? If you get to see,
nah, he won't be going. Okay. He's actually outright said that he's not taking this game very serious.
Okay.
Like he's not traveling for events or anything like that. That might change. You know, the guy's blinged out his Han 1 deck, so I think maybe the bug's bitten him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit more than he cares to admit. What about Luke? Do you know if Luke would go? Maybe.
I think Luke probably would go. Maybe.
I love the Sundari here. He needs
the Sundari's really good into this matchup. He needs that
restore.
Yeah. No, the Sundari is good here. I'm assuming he named Darksaber.
What does he kill here? I don't mind
Yeah,
killing this
it's
Sundari
funny,
here.
but Blake is a very good player. He played Destiny. He was very successful in Destiny, and I think he's played years of Magic before that.
No way. James took his ticket for the champs. Let's go.
Let's go,
James, you better wear a Batters Badge
James.
t-shirt.
Can I open up a line of credit with you? You just pay for my ticket and accommodation over there, and I just never pay you back. I feel like that's a fair deal.
If for a Batters Badge t-shirt, absolutely.
100%. I'll make you. I'll
make you
a Bad Dispatch t-shirt right now and hand deliver it to you by
You
midnight.
get enough t-shirts that you can wear a different one each day of the tournament. How about that? Okay, James. Okay, well, we got to prep you for that. Because neither of us will be going. Scott will be going. So, yeah, you guys will be our Batters Batch hopes over there.
Look, my only chance was winning the $100 million lotto the other night.
God.
And I won $16, so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
I always tell my wife plays the lotto every now and then. I was just tell you just need to get better at picking numbers. It's just
I just buy on the big ones, and it's
okay, what's Blake gonna do here? Let me see if I can see some hands. Stop shuffling your cards, guys. They're not gonna change. Just show them to me. I think I saw Bright Hope in Luke's hand.
that will help.
Nah, you get cunninged. Bounce plus
true.
4 to the yeah. Okay, at least Sabine is out.
I mean, Luke's holding on.
Yes. But the issue in this matchup as well is Luke only has 25 health. Expecting a super cheesy 18 straining montage on the Batters Batch. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, he's got the other Sundari.
I think it's a Bright Hope. If he stopped shuffling his damn cards. Yeah, he's got a Bright Hope. Clayfield. Oh. Feels yuck. It's alright, I guess, but. The Bright Hope to bounce the R2 and get a bit of draw would be nice too. Yeah, he told us he made top 4. Gandhi Scotty, right? Okay, so 8.
I think Luke, if he's got a Poe, he wants to either hard cast a Poe here. I mean, Blake can't ramp to 6. Oh no, he can. He's got
just
one
can't
tapped.
play for
So
6. He's tapped 1 to keep the Falcon alive.
yeah.
I can see a few of you guys being Prime Gaming members. James, have you spent your Prime Gaming subscription? What is this? Okay.
No, he probably spent it on a Lorcana channel.
He probably has. That's very true. He probably has spent it on a Lorcana channel. That sounds like the kind of guy.
Sounds like a James move. Look at us gaslighting him into subscribing.
That's up to Gun channel. Oh, crazy talk. Okay, you wing here. So this is not bad. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna get bounced. Okay, plays it again. Han.
But he's got cunning, yeah.
Can I check Guns channels? Is that a thing? There you go. Yeah, I can.
That is a card I can't wait to rotate. I think that is the card. That is my card I hate the most.
What's Gun's name again? It's one of the brothers that
Mitchell?
we played. Mitchell?
Mitchell?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we played
I think it's Mitchell.
The 2 brothers that we played in King.
There you go, Mitch.
How do we follow?
We need second cunning this set. Yeah, that's the last thing we need. Yeah, cunning's a card, man.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19. That's the issue. He's on 19. Again, twice having R2 as your turn 1.
If Blake's got a the turn 1 R2 is brutal.
Just doesn't have enough firepower.
If they're gonna reprint Cunning, they'll reprint it with changes on it because I think it's.
What do you think there should be? I mean, the record doesn't do much for you right now. Like you have to handle the Falcon because he's on 19, so Falcon, surprise strike kills you.
And this is the problem with Sabine into Han is the Falcon. You've got no way of stopping the Falcon. You could side in like open fires or something like that. But by that stage, you're like taking a turn off just to deal with the Falcon.
Yep.
So you're not developing your board, and by that stage, he's probably gotten 6 damage in. So you're so far behind by trying to remove this Falcon.
So hard cast the Poe. Did he ECL?
Yeah,
surely.
He did.
Okay.
No, I think he ECL'd. Pretty sure he ECL'd.
Yeah, he's ECLing. He's discarding 2. He's doing 2 damage to the Falcon. Killing the Han. I mean, 3 to base, and then he just claims.
Yeah, I don't know how you get out of this. 6 5 8 22. Unless he's claimed he's got something in hand to deal with the Falcon, but then all Blake needs is another Falcon in hand. And he's had to spend 3 cards to get rid of this Falcon.
Yeah, I think he made him discard his last card in hand with Poe. He doesn't have surprise strike, otherwise he won't even think about it. Well, actually, Luke's on the play. He's got a Rekka. Actually, well, he can deal with the Falcon.
To deal with this Falcon.
He can. He just attacks with Poe, deals 2 damage. That's handled.
Yeah, that's fair. But then now what's going to happen is Luke and Blake are going to get into this loop of Blake plays a card, Luke has to claim to deal with it on the next one or else he loses. This is what happened to me when I played Charles, is we got into this loop of, okay, I kill your unit, Charles plays another unit, I have to claim or else I lose. And we were both top decking at that stage as well, which these two are now both top decking. And this is quite a common occurrence with this Han Sabine matchup, is you just end up in top deck mode and see what happens.
Okay, so he's going to discard.
So he can attack, kill the
Rekka.
Falcon. Well,
Okay.
Rekka's actually probably really good.
Discards 2, makes him discard his last card as well. Did he?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, big Falcon. He claims.
Okay.
Does he? He has a Bright Hope left. Wow. How does he still have so many cards?
Jeez, man. I don't know how he's lived this long. It's crazy.
He has a Battlefield Marine with Bright Hope left.
He doesn't want to play the Oh no.
Oh, he's scooping. Okay,
no,
cool.
he scooped it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
He went Battlefield Marine, so he was on 12. He was on 16. He would have done.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Would have been 21.
I mean, they've obviously played this matchup enough that they know how this line plays out.
Yeah. One each.
But Luke is really suffering from lack of turn 1 plays.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure
Good
what Luke's list looks like. and how many turn one plays he has.
Mm-hmm.
But starting with R2 both games doesn't feel super strong.
Let me see if they. I mean, it's probably a bit late now, but a little bit more brightness would be lovely. I don't know if I can do that on my end. Probably not. Oh, maybe Vero Ninja. I don't want to play with that now, but I might be able to. No, not gonna play with that. That'll do for this one.
Oh yeah, who won the? Do we know who won the graded palp? Maybe they were giving away a palp showcase.
I don't know. I don't know who won it. Was it Lucky Door?
It was Lucky Door, I think.
Just looking if anybody scooped. One guy, I mean, dropped. Doesn't look like a lot of people dropped. Only one person, by the looks of it, dropped out of the tournament.
Yes, we have a Lando showcase as a Lucky Door prize, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some other stuff as well.
Yep.
As Lucky Door prizes.
Yeah, almost done, honestly.
Yeah. We've got Rancor mat. I'm just looking at it's in my room at the moment. And a couple of deck pods as Lucky Door prizes as well.
It's gonna be dark now. Almost like a little bit of brightness, but I think that should do for the last 20. And we're gonna finish at a reasonable time. How lovely.
We are going to finish at a reasonable time.
All right, let's see what we got in hand. Medal Ceremony. I haven't seen that card played in a while.
Yeah, it's kind of dropped off in favor a little bit in Sabine decks. It's still gas, but it's kind of a little slow now. The meta's sped up a bit, and it's just a little bit slow.
Do you play less rebel units, maybe?
Not
really.
Huh? Well, I mean, you're only playing the Sundari in your bottom to mid, which would be
okay. Fucking playing the god.
But I think a lot of the time you're not.
That's tough for Luke, man.
Yeah, that's tough. A lot of the time you're not being able to keep a board out to make Medal Ceremony worth it. Like, a card for one experience is not really great. You've really got to be getting two off it, and it was really good in the meta when we didn't have Wrecker or Poe, and you're ECLing K2SO on 4 resources.
Fair enough, yeah.
So you could then Medal Ceremony Sabine and K2SO.
Mm-hmm.
But now, because you're saving your ECL for Poe or Wrecker, and you can't Medal Ceremony them either, it's become a lot less effective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Liam, prize walls is basically you get points or tickets based on your wins, participation in events, and you can go pick some prizes based on the prize wall, like Nelson said, like a fair, basically. So yeah, it's pretty good. Usually you do that when you have side events as well, because even if you don't fare too well in the main event, you can go to the side event where it's a draft, a pauper event, things like that, and still get you some points to go get you that mat that you were looking for, or a box, or things like that, whatever it is, some extra boosters with those points that you won during the events.
Who are you throwing sass at, Scott? coming in here thinking you're
showdown champ.
Your showdown champ with your item blue.
Rubbing in our face. I mean, it's your turn now, Clint. You got to get it on Monday. I'm sorted. Scott is sorted.
I do need to get my champion gore for the set.
You do.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Not like a super exciting one.
6-time showdown champ. God, he's good. He's got me. Okay. I was counting mine, but he's got me.
I hate you so much, Scott. Okay, what's going on with this game?
Sundari into Kira, very very similar layout as the previous game. Sorry. Okay.
Still got the Falcon. Still got the Kira. I wonder what he named with the Kira.
Darksaber, I think.
Darksaber?
Could be wrong, but I think.
I mean, it's the one that makes the most sense.
It's the one that's hard to handle if you don't have Bamboozle in hand.
Yeah.
For Blake.
I'm not too sure what Blake's... Okay, so he's got the hot shot. I think he's just gonna...
Race?
I mean, he could just... he could just kill the...
Oh, wow.
Sundari, yeah.
But why do you
I don't know why he
it?
hot shot it, though, but maybe he's got nothing in his hands to play.
So Sabine can't trade.
Yeah.
It's an option. I'm not sure if that's why. I don't want to say that's why he did it.
I think that's probably fair.
But looking at it, Sabine can't go into Kira, which means the Darksaber is still stuck in a way. Stuck steps is.
That's like one of those micro level plays that you would not think about, like the average player wouldn't think about. I'm actually going to pay 3 for the hot shot, even though I don't need to kill off one of your units. But now you can't trade with me efficiently.
Is Falcon still a problem?
And that's the problem with the Sabine, is he can't deal with that Falcon.
Well, his turn 1 play was an A-Wing, which got obliterated by the Falcon, so that's not amazing.
But the problem is the A-Wing can't even deal with the Falcon. Like, the Falcon turn 1 is so strong. Okay, so we traded it. Okay. Alright.
Don't mind that.
Look, the funny thing about Sabine is you flip her, and people want to take her out straight away.
I think you...
The thing is that Sabine... You're actually kind of all right with that. For them, it feels bad, but you've gotten them to spend removal on a unit that actually isn't super duper strong. Yes, you get the unit for free, but people just view Sabine as so scary.
Oh, he's taking the Falcon back.
They'll spend a takedown on her or something like that.
I think that's worth it. A takedown. 4 cost
Sure,
for 4 cost.
100%. But there's actually stronger units in the deck than Sabine.
Oh, for sure.
Like, Unit Sabine does the same thing that Leader Sabine does.
Yeah.
And it only costs 2.
Yeah. But she doesn't trade as effectively.
Sure.
So he took the Falcon back. I'm curious. Well, he probably wants to go to 7 now.
What is Sabine Leader trading with 2 power?
Yeah, not much. It's just a Darksaber flip that's a bit annoying.
Exactly.
Oh, Kira, interesting.
No, I'm not trying to throw you off. It's actually quite funny because people get so threatened by Sabine, but she's actually not a huge threat. Like, that's the reality of it. Yes, this is the last game.
Scotty, it says final at the top. Come on, make an effort. Scotty, I've put a nice overlay for you and everything. I'm giving you all the info. You even have the aspects and everything, Scotty. Come on. What do you call here? I think you call Darksaber. Depending on what you got. Unless you got a Bamboozle. To be honest, I don't love the Kira here. I think going with Han, because he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's gonna come out.
Ironically, Luke's in control of this game.
Absolutely. Oh, race time. Falcon. Yeah, that's pretty good. 3 motor base.
Okay, maybe Luke's not in control of this game.
I'll move the cat. Well,
so it's 12 versus 2. I mean, it's not terrible, and he hasn't burned his ECL either.
That's the thing.
Like a wrecker here,
you can't
just
like
swings the game.
Does he have one? He has one. Yeah, he has one. He's sort of the Kira.
Right.
I don't think Kira's a miss here. Kira is never a miss. She's 3-5. Ooh.
No, he's poeing it.
With Poe. Does Luke take it here? I don't think Kira has ever missed because you can see your opponent's hand, 3-5 body, and you call what you see, or you just call something else. Like if you're like, oh damn it, he doesn't have the card that I wanted to call, just call something else. The card specifically that you want to prevent him from playing. I don't think she's ever an issue.
Is okay. What, they've gone back? Why have they gone back? Is he trying to decide what to do?
I think he's just figures if he discards or not.
I think he's going with the Poe obviously, so he can ping the damage on the Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's obviously why he's doing it.
But do you reckon race?
Well, I mean, he's so far behind on damage.
Because Rekka would have done
3, 6. He's got 9.
Rekka would have done 6 of Overwhelm.
Kind of in the same spot.
6 of Overwhelm plus 1. He needs to make sure. Well, I think Luke is forgetting here, but he should ping 1 to base with his
for the
Fighters for Freedom.
Fighters. Yeah, you're right.
I think he's forgetting him. I don't know if it's a may or a must.
It's a.
I think it's a must.
May? Yeah, no, it must be. It might be a must actually.
Can you check?
Let me have a look.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, there you go. He just did it. Yep. Cool.
Alright, did it. Okay. For some reason, SWODB doesn't want to work because it's fucking shit at the moment. No, it is a May.
Okay.
It is a May.
I think I can see a Waylay and a Han in Lake Sand. Show me.
Luke is in like very heavy control of this game.
This is a bit dark. It looks like they haven't paid the electricity bill.
Yeah, they probably can open up the aperture on the camera.
A little bit, but I didn't want to stress Aaron either.
No, I know. It's all good. It is what it is.
The lighting looks good here, but you can still see there's a bit of glare.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what cameras they've used for the hand.
They're sick.
As opposed to the one that they've used for the overhead.
Yeah, they're good. The ones for the hands. We should get 3 of those.
But also remember that these hand cams are probably a lot closer, so
Absolutely.
they can pick up the definition more. Whereas, remember when we stream, the webcam's only like, 600 mil from the thing, and it picks up all the grain.
Yeah. Okay. Tech.
They're
looking good for Blake. Weirdly. Well, I don't know.
Like, Blake's just hanging in there. Like, this is the problem, is now all it takes is one cunning on this.
Hand.
Well, no, he's got the...
Oh, sneaky Luke. Sneaky poker player.
I think you, I think you claim here. You claim here. You take out the you take out the Falcon. You take out the Wrecker with Poe. You've got a clear board. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I think that's what your option is.
I think it's a good play. I think you're happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's what you've got to do. And then you've got 3 units on board and can push 9. The only thing that would suck is if he cunning you just to, time walk you a little bit to bounce a unit, tap you.
What is he looking at here? He's reading the cards like he doesn't know them.
No, he's trying to figure out whether to claim or not. But I think you've got to take the he's trying to figure out whether to race or not. But I think you've got to take the option here
so.
to.
I think you just want a game that way. You do the exact same game plan. Streamer tip, fuck webcams, use a phone with Droid Cam, so much better. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I actually agree. I think. Yeah, no, he can't race. He has to control the board and no. Oh. Okay, that's what he's thinking of doing. That's interesting. So he's doing 8. Look, Luke's a better Sabine player than I am, so I'm going to trust that he knows what he's doing.
Did he claim? No, he raced.
No, Blake claimed.
Wow.
But I think taking the Poe route was the better option, claiming, and then you're free to Rebel Assault.
Because he's on 14 to 16, 15, sorry. Can I see some hands? Clear the field.
Waylay.
On. Man, that's why, like, if you had killed that tech, Blake was Donskis, because his hand is awful.
Yeah. Now we can...
He can play cunning for 6, man.
Play the cunning for 6 and just wipe his whole turn. And he can put the +4 on the Falcon, and he can't do anything about it.
Well, he can potentially with Bright Hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so tap.
He's tapped those 2. Is he going to bounce or +4? He's going to +4 the Falcon, isn't he?
Okay, so...
Ooh. Oh, okay. 6, 12, 18, 22.
He can kill... If he claims, he can finish him with Poe. So you actually can't...
The tech's got to kill the Poe here.
100%.
Surely Blake kills the Poe.
I think Blake is panicked. That's why I think the +4 on the Falcon is not a... Because you're on... 12, you're on 15, 22. He's 1 short. If he's put +4 on the Falcon...
Oh. Gross. Forget it. Oh, did Blake claim, did he? No, he can't have claimed. Blake passed.
No, he did claim. Oh, yeah, he does. He does the +1 damage with the Fires of Freedom, and he wins it.
Oh,
and
my God.
Luke takes the game.
Whew.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay.
that cunning was meh.
That's why I said Luke knows what he's doing. He's a better Sabine player than me. But that was crazy.
Yeah, that was really good. Nice race. And that concludes the Perth PQ with Luke winning it all. I cut the video, the YouTube video there. We can stay around and chat a little bit. But great game.